Exactly.
You
You
know what I
feel
mean?
like a princess every day.
Yeah, you tried to go
Like
live.
as you
I
were
saw
little.
that. Here just went live.
It was scheduled for 5 o'clock.
I'll say it on air. I don't care.
Talking about
They
it was
make the little
scheduled for 5
tunnels now.
o'clock.
You can get one of those and just put it over.
Brian Harper said niggas never on time, and we literally started at 5 o'clock. Niggas never happy is what you mean, Brian.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everybody. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, man. We are doing 21 questions. On this live with a couple of the Patreon subscribers, man. Very excited to be here, man. Super excited that they're here. We're gonna try to figure out how to make these questions work. See if I can make this bigger because we couldn't get it done earlier, but we gonna get it out. But I'm gonna let everybody through and introduce themselves. Of course, I'm Tahir from Damn Internet You're Scary, and my co-host
Patrick Cloud, they caught the questions. I let it go, but they caught it in the comments. I'm sorry. 21 questions. So make sure you guys get your questions prepared.
I can't. Leave Tahir alone.
That's how you start.
Listen, I'm not gonna stop doing that. That's just gonna be what I do, man. Y'all just gonna love me the way I am. Shit. Just love me, damn it.
Hey, I never get hard on Tahir because I have been known to be the Tahir of the Cloud Village, and I'm from Louisiana. I don't say things right. Okay.
There you go. I tell them it's really where you're from too. We talk like that where I'm from too.
Anyway.
Right. I don't.
Anyway, let's start with the introductions. Let's go. The way mine is set up. Let's go. Lazy, Marie, Hippie, Taj, and Kiyomi.
Oh, hi. I'm the Lazy Caijun. I'm just here. Hi.
No.
We all just here.
Tell us where you from. How long you been rocking with the squad? Goddamn me! And tell us one thing about yourself. That's everybody.
Okay, I am originally from Louisiana. I live in Texas. I have been rocking with the squad since day one. So before Patreon, all of that, when it first opened up, I was one of the first ones to come through.
What?
And
So you saw Russell Simmons smack Spoken Reasons in that first video?
I've seen a lot, yes. And then one thing about myself is, I don't know, I try to support as many people as I can, put it like that.
We need more people like that. Good stuff. Nice. All right, Tahir went to go get his hourly sandwich, so we're just going to keep moving on.
So shut up.
My bad. I thought you were getting your 5 o'clock.
Next up.
The 5 o'clock French dip. Next up, who's next?
Marie.
I am, yeah. My name is Marie Millian. I'm from Montreal. I actually joined the Patreon for Damn Internet You're Scary when I saw the episode where Tahir was crying. So after that one, I think that I joined it.
You like that? You like his pain? Same piece.
I thought it was really authentic. I liked it a lot.
It was. That was a good episode. Great accent, by the way. Top 5.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Thank you so much for being here, Marie. Hippie, let the people know what's going on.
Hey guys, it's me, Hippie Goals. What were we supposed to say? I'm originally from North Carolina, but I live in SoCal. And one thing about me, I speak Mandarin.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of trash right now, but I still speak it and all that fun stuff and read it a little bit. Oh, and I'm just going to say this. I've been rocking with this Damn Internet You're Scary for over a year. And I got some fun things for all the people who participated in the Halloween thing. So we'll have some cool stuff coming your way. The top 10 people from the Halloween game in the Discord.
I love
Nice.
Hey, it's lit.
Wait, real quick though. Where do they speak? I know that Mandarin is like that. They speak Mandarin in China, right?
China. Yeah, I lived in China for 4 years, so that's where I learned to speak.
Is that the main language there?
It is. Mandarin is the main language. Cantonese is more southern China, Hong Kong, but Mandarin is, yeah.
So,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You go.
I was gonna say, I actually, when I traveled to other countries, so when I went to like Singapore, Malaysia, people who couldn't speak English, I was able to speak with them in Mandarin. So it helped out even in Thailand. So it was really super useful.
So for all the ignorant people, when people say, "Do you speak Chinese?" that's completely wrong, right? It's Mandarin.
It's wrong most of the time.
There's different verses. Mandarin is Chinese. There's traditional, when it's written, there's traditional Chinese, which are like really complicated characters. There's simplified Chinese. So that's how you'll see it written, even on your programs on your computer, if you want to like change the language or something. So
Got it. Okay.
yeah, it's called Putonghua. Yes,
Making sure.
the common language.
All right, there it is. Well, that is very interesting. Next up, we got Taj. Young Taj, talk to the people.
Hey everybody. My name is Taj. I'm from New York, the upstate part that everybody forgets about.
Yeah.
We don't forget about it, Taj. It's just nobody goes up there. We don't forget about it, though.
Birds.
I don't know how long I've been rocking with the squad. It's kind of been so long that you kind of forget how long it's actually been. So definitely been a minute. Definitely a part of just my normal week, just to check in with the squad and everything that's going on.
Okay.
And something about me, I don't know. I'm a worship leader at my church.
Oh, come on. You better let them use you.
Okay.
You better come on. Hey. That's why we all going to have a great week. We got one of the Lord's frontline soldiers on the show. Come on now. That's no. Hey. Next up, Kiyomi. Let's go. What's popping with you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Kiyomi. I'm from the Bay Area, from the Rich. I'm actually in LA right now. So I've been in LA for the past like 6 years, but
I'm sorry about that. It's the worst time in LA history.
Yeah, definitely. I've actually been following the squad for probably since quarantine started, and I've been trying to get my money up. I just got a raise, so I joined the Patreon.
Hey.
So I joined the Patreon probably like 2 weeks ago. So I was like, oh, cool.
Just in time for the benefits.
Yeah. Fun fact, I have 3 cats.
Oh.
Names.
Muna, Kofi, and Sage.
That's dope. You know what? You should trade those in for 3 dogs, and then see how much your life improves.
No, dogs are the worst.
I wish I could. This was forced. I didn't even want a cat.
Okay.
I was forced into this life.
I'm just. Oh, that's what you wanted to highlight, huh? Tahir? That's the one you wanted to bring.
I actually was trying to do something else, but that's the one that came up. So that was God's glory. He just wanted to know the truth. So, well, as I said, I'm to hear more. My co-host Patrick Cloud. I've been rocking with All Deaf since 2017. Pat, when did you start?
I want to say 2015 or 14.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 or 14.
A lot of people may not know this, Pat, because I mean, when the first time under the first regime, when it closed down, you were basically a department lead. You were a content creator. You were a director. You were a producer. You lightweight edit everything. You were the one who came up with the idea to shoot roast meat with the camera in the lunchroom to save money, but still put it out. But you didn't start that way. How did you start at All Deaf?
I was an intern. I was an intern working 2 days at All Deaf and 2 days at Awesomeness TV, which was the sister company. And I met the vice president at the time. She signed me on as her personal assistant after a summer of doing work. And yeah, it was from personal assistant to equipment manager to just shooting things around till I could prove I could produce. And then, yeah, it's kind of just very, very subtle. But I basically had almost every job there but finance.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, listen, man, we are going to get this game started. 21 questions. So basically what I'm going to do is whoever goes first or whoever's term it is, I'm going to highlight your video and then I'm going to share the screen so you can see all the questions. And as we ask the questions, I'll just delete the question off and then we'll go from that way, because trying to send it to you guys for some reason, I guess there was a character limit on Patreon as well. And there's obviously a character limit in the chat, the private chat. So We'll just do it that way. So with that being said, we're all going to ask questions. All 7 of us, and we're all going to get a chance to ask 3 questions that will either equal to 21. And we will ask a question directed at a specific person. However, anyone on the panel can answer that question as well. And if you guys have questions in the comments, you guys can post these questions too. If I see a good one or someone sees one, they ask me to highlight it, I will highlight that question and we'll post that as well. So with that being said, let's go with, since it's lady night, and now I unintentionally did all ladies. That was definitely not the plan, but it's not a bad thing to have all beautiful Black women on the panel. We're gonna go with Marie because I think she's on East Coast time and Taj is on East Coast time as well. So we get them early because we don't want them yawning and getting sleepy. So we'll go with Marie first.
It's 8.
And let me go ahead and share my screen.
She said it's 8 o'clock.
It's 8.
It is 8 o'clock. You're right. You're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Let's go with this right here and share. And we're gonna go with this right here. Let me find Marie.
I'm here.
There it is. Boom. So Marie, can you see the questions pretty good?
Yeah, I see the questions.
Okay.
So I choose any of them and I ask anybody?
Yeah, you can ask. Just direct it to who you want the question to be to. The first question.
Okay, I'll go with Eastern Taj. And I'll ask, what is the first thing you notice when you meet somebody? Did you hear? No.
Pat, did you hear it?
It was to me?
Taj. No, it's a Taj.
I'm sorry. Was it to me?
No,
Yes.
it's a Taj. It's a Taj.
Yeah, it wasn't to me. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you said Pat too.
No,
No,
I thought you did
it
too.
was
I thought I heard Pat too.
Oh, it's my
No,
ex.
for sure.
It's a Taj.
Okay.
I always notice to smile first.
Okay.
Yeah, smiles like they're open and make you like, you connect to the person better. You have a beautiful smile, by the way, Marie. I love your smile.
Thank you.
She does.
Yeah.
She smiling while she writing up poetry. Y'all go to her page, she has all poetry. She's like,
Hey.
I'm underneath the stars, but you are really my moon. I'd be like, oh, what's that?
No, I'm probably crying if I'm writing poetry. I'm not.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, ruin that joke.
I'm sorry.
I was about to say poems. They come from like pain. That was just like writing poetry. Like
98% of it. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Anybody else want to answer that question?
I agree.
Okay.
It's a good. That was a good answer.
Yeah.
It's a great answer.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, that's good. That's good then, cuz.
Well, real quick, just to piggyback off of that, for anybody who may be watching, who may be missing a tooth, Taj, how would they get past that? Because I'm pretty sure that you could have a tooth maybe gone or misplaced and still be a really good person. So, like, if somebody was missing a tooth and they was trying to holler, like, what's the second thing you notice? I don't even know how to.
Like, Taj, before you answer that, Taj, just let me say, fuck you, Pat. Okay.
Wait,
Fuck you, man. Okay, that was a low blow. There was no need for that. Okay.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about you. That's great. That's the crazy part. I wasn't.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That was low key a shot, Pat.
It wasn't. I wasn't even thinking about that. No, I was talking about.
I take pictures from the right time because of that now. That's fucked up, man.
I wasn't even thinking that. Never mind, man. I forgot you. Dang, that's crazy.
Okay.
Damn.
Let's go with Hippie next. And Hippie, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the screen on right now for you, and you just tell me what question you want to ask.
Okay. While I'm looking, side note, I'm still in the YouTube chat, deleting stupid mess. Stop playing like nobody's in there. All right. All right. I want to ask, this was one question. Do you have any strange phobias? I would love for more than one person to answer the question. And Lazy Caijun, you look like you're ready to tell us, so go ahead.
I got a story.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I have gymnoandriophobia, which is the fear of male strippers. I do not like them. I've
That
never
has a
seen.
scientific name?
Yes. I've never seen Magic Mike, none of that stuff. I don't like it. Do not show me. I don't want to see it.
Okay, story time.
I have to tell the story behind it?
Oh yeah, you can't just throw that out there and want to just take that.
Yeah.
Okay. I was younger and went to a bachelorette party. Probably was too young to be there. And it was supposed to be chill. It was supposed to be just ladies, you know, talking, doing girl stuff, whatever. And their friend invited male strippers. Mind you, I'm probably under 18, shouldn't have even probably been there. And I've seen people getting picked up and thrown in the air and tossed and spun by guys in banana hammocks. And ever since then,
Banana hammocks.
I did
Banana
not.
hammocks?
It's a male thong.
Yeah.
You know, y'all got your banana in the hammock.
After that, I went into the car and I cried until they were ready to go home.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder
It's
if the
pain.
dudes do that.
I don't care for male strippers, but I don't have a fear of them either.
I know I'll start sweating. I'll be like, get me out of here. Like I'll get anxiety. I don't want to see it at all.
There's a stripper out there that made you cry. His
E.
performance,
Smith.
That's crazy.
I see your comment. Don't come near me.
His
I have
stripper
a really
massage-
strange phobia too.
Damn. That was
Anybody
probably the
else?
most random. I don't think anybody can beat that.
No.
I have a phobia. It's self-diagnosed, I'm sure. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna look, but I'm gonna show y'all. It's called tritophobia, and it's a fear. If you have it, don't look right now. But it's a fear of like things with a whole bunch of circles.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter absolutely hates that. She hates it. So I love
so
showing her. I just send her to her phone.
Oh, someone would always send me pictures of that, and I was like, I don't like it, and they just thought it was funny, and I was like for real, like I will block you and stop talking to you, like please don't, like, and I will do that now, like please don't.
The one on the hand. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that.
Oh yeah, the hands with the eyeballs all on it, and the it's so
Mhm.
I'm deeply afraid of lawn gnomes, and I thought I got over it, but I saw one like within the last couple months, and I still felt a little something.
Wait a second. Lawn gnomes? Really?
Correct. Yes. I thought I told this story. Yeah, those classic ones with the little red hat, and they just be standing there. Yeah. When I was a kid, I low key thought I snuck into this house that we thought was haunted. I didn't sneak in. It wasn't a B&E. I went to like the backyard, and for some reason in my mind, I saw like it was littered with lawn ornaments, like the windmills and flamingos, but there was a lot of lawn gnomes. And for some reason, I vividly remember them all like slowly walking around doing stuff, and then they all like noticed me, and I ran home, and I was just I've been terrified of them every day. And then I saw Spider-Man. Huh?
They didn't try to get you. They was handling business. They was like, yeah, look at who you came to see. And they saw you. They was like, this nigga don't work here.
I was in the bushes. I don't like that's what's crazy. I vividly remember it, and I don't even know what I really saw. But yep.
So you don't like fairies or sprites or anything like that?
Nope, those are all fine. I'm talking classic lawn gnome, red hat, white beard, doing jolly stuff. Terrifying.
What does it make you feel? Besides,
Fear.
I mean, terrified. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like fear, like they're gonna come alive and get you or something, or what?
I don't even know. I don't even know. But it makes me wildly uncomfortable whenever I'm around or see lawn gnomes. And I had to like stare at one and like get over it. But I don't know if I'm over it.
If you saw a little person who wore something similar and had hair similar, would that frighten you? Is it the little stature?
I don't know.
What if they dressed as like Santa Claus? That kind of looks similar.
I don't know. I've never thought of the live action. Just because just because like the backyard version was it's called nomophobia. The backyard version was so vivid to me that it just, I don't know, they creeped me out. And then I saw Spider-Man beating up what looked like a lawn gnome, which was the Green Goblin, and I became a Spider-Man fan. And I had Spider-Man bed sheets when I was a kid because I was scared of lawn gnomes.
Do the Smurfs scare you?
No. That's what's
Keebler
weird.
elves?
No. I love those cookies.
All right.
Okay,
So,
we're
yeah.
done interrogating Pat.
Okay. Pat, since you just got interrogated, let's get you to ask a question next. So you get to pick from the questions. Let me go ahead and pull them back up, sir. And there you go. We have some more bottom. If you want to scroll, ask me to just scroll down slowly.
Oh man, these are some pretty good ones. I mean, let's do this one. What are your top three most attractive cartoon characters? Which cartoon character are you gonna let smash on your first drawing out? And I am going to ask Lazy Caijun. Top 3 cartoon characters that when they were drawn, you got a little bothered.
Bothered?
Hot and bothered, yes.
First of all, there's not very many for women to choose from. Men, they have all kinds of characters half naked running around. We don't hardly have anybody. Who we gonna pick? Simba?
No, you got Johnny Bravo. Goddamn me, you got Spider-Man. You got Goliath from the Gargoyles. You got a ton of
Static Shock.
It's a lot more guys, buff guys.
Adult is dope.
We got Jessica Rabbit, Lola Bunny, goddamn me, Babs.
Fred
I have a history of attracting toxic people in relationships, so I'm gonna say Joker.
Wow.
He's misunderstood.
Come on, there you go.
I'm playing. I can't think of anybody. I don't really look at cartoon characters and be like, no.
Don't try to class your way out of this one. Come on.
I don't.
I just dropped a dark secret. You got to be like, man.
I dropped an even darker secret.
The
strippers. I dropped an even darker secret.
She did.
My mom might be watching this. She wasn't supposed to know about that.
She on the phone right now with your cousins and your aunties. So y'all just had my baby. Right. All around that mess.
Someone said Tarzan, Donald Duck, and Mufasa. That is
Tarzan probably has like foot fungus.
Oh, probably from all that surfing.
Right.
A lot of phobia. How many phobias you got, Lazy Caijun?
I don't like germs.
What about you, Hippie? Top 3.
Well, she's right. There's not a lot of male characters, so I'm going to say number 1, Jessica Rabbit. I'm going with the girls. That can be attractive too. I'm going with Jessica Rabbit. 1. Ursula ain't attractive, but she got them things on her, so we might throw her in there.
Things be thinking.
Them titties be tittying.
Right.
I mean, when she moved, they would jump a little bit. So I haven't seen that in a while. Let's see. And if they did turn Mufasa or Scar into like a male, into a human, they would be pretty dope.
Scar?
Human, yeah. Scar was dope. Yeah.
He's also a lion.
So was not dope.
Somebody said
Marge. Oh.
I'd go for Aladdin. He has the best come up story ever.
And he's a down to earth guy. And all else fails, he got a flying carpet. Nobody else can say that. So
he got it out the mud. I respect that.
Literally.
Shout out to the monkey. The adult Static Shock, though. Adult Static Shock was super dope.
We're learning a lot about you guys from this.
Alexander went way back to Betty Boop. Jeez. I forgot about her.
Who?
Betty Boop. You don't remember Betty Boop?
Betty Boop?
Man.
Boop.
Is it Boop?
Right.
Yes.
Betty Boop. It is Betty Boop. My bad.
Oh, she a Betty Bop.
I was loud and wrong for Betty Bop. I was loud.
Thugnificent. Somebody said Thugnificent, yo.
Oh wow! Talk about getting it out the mud.
Man, somebody said
Maybe,
earlier the mom from
Mrs. Proud.
Incredibles.
Yes.
She got yams.
The mom from Incredibles. She had a body at the
Dexter's
3
Lab.
too.
And she was flexible.
Dexter's Lab, mom.
Yep, Dexter's Lab, mom.
That might
little
be
bitty feet. You know what I'm saying?
little bitty feet. Is that what you said?
Yeah, wasn't it like she was like when that Dexter's Lab, mom?
Yeah.
I just remember ridiculous things about the shows. That's all. I never really watched Dexter's Lab.
I'm a huge anime fan. Maybe like Goku or Vegeta or somebody.
They'd kill you. I don't get how
teach me how to fight.
I don't get how Chi-Chi was doing it. That's too much. They were literally superhuman aliens. What about you, Kiyomi? You real quiet in this nasty, disgusting cartoon talk.
Mine was definitely Static Shock.
Okay, then.
It wasn't until a friend told me and I rewatched Lion King. Simba actually is extremely attractive in the movie.
We knew that about Nala. Disgusting men been thinking about that about Nala with no shame.
Oh, and probably like Huey from Boondocks.
I would say Afro Samurai.
I forgot about Afro Samurai.
We just blowing past the child, huh?
Yeah.
we're blowing past Huey, the 9-year-old.
He was a revolutionary.
Oh wait, you can't put rules to it after it's a hypothetical cartoon question, Pat.
You know, if I said Penny Proud, this whole chat would have blown up. No, I get it. You were that age.
And how old were you though when you watched the Boondocks like for the first time?
Oh yeah, I was definitely like 10.
Yeah, I was kidding. We grew up with them. They just stayed there.
Oh, Storm, yeah.
All right. Well, cool. Let's go, Taj. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it going. And here are the questions. Boom. And there are a couple more at the top. If you want, let me know. I can scroll up for you.
I'm going to ask Kiyomi because she's been quiet. And I want to know Kiyomi's guilty pleasure.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
My guilty pleasure is probably, it's so trash. McDonald's cookies. Like the 3 for $1 cookies. I know they're terrible for me. They're trash. I would literally buy a box. And the DoorDash stopped working for me because they got mad because I would get a box of 13 cookies delivered, and they were like, "There's no reason for us to be delivering just this."
Just the cookies? You didn't want to warm up or entree?
Don't let them make you feel no type of way, Kiyomi. All right, don't listen. I love a good fish fillet, and I would eat a fish fillet in a room by myself. You understand me? I don't want nobody to see me do it because it gets disgusting.
What fish is that?
Huh?
What fish is fish fillet?
It's actually the North American delicious as fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say. As soon as you said North American, I was like, you don't know this.
It's cod here.
Huh?
I think it's cod.
It's God. It's God-like. Is that what you said? God-like.
Cod.
Godly, delicious, godly, delicious, amazing, fantastic. Is that what you said? It's fantastic.
Actual fish. It's
Y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all ain't gonna make me feel no type of way. Who else you want to know about this guilty pleasure, Tosh? Who else?
We could go round robin. Go ahead.
Round robin. Here, he's been dodging the questions with the moderation.
Hey man, I gotta moderate. Somebody got to pick these questions and stuff.
You got. What's yours?
Guilty pleasure. Well, when the world was open, I used to love thrifting. I love going to thrift shops. I love going through those racks. I like shopping by myself. I'm not a big group shopper. Like I don't go to the mall with people. Like I like to take my time. I got my music on. I'm looking at sales, I'm comparing stuff. That's my guilty pleasure. That and record shopping. I love that. And fish fillets.
I was about to say that's more controversial. All right, who's next? And make it guilty, real guilty. Like, I hope if there was a webcam that turned on in this room, I would be not ruined. You don't have to go that deep, but but you'd get a talking to at your job, maybe.
Oh shit! I didn't answer it. I didn't answer it that way. I'll come back around and answer it that way after everybody else go.
That's not how I meant it. Now I gotta think.
It doesn't have to be like horrible. I'm just saying, like, man, this is a guilty pleasure. Like you.
But nobody feels bad about stuff anymore.
Yes.
There's no shame these days.
I don't care.
That's all innocent. Now, Pat just asking y'all basically what's your porn.
Yeah, that's maybe
does not have.
We're not going there. I love crab boils, and even though they cost a lot of money, sometimes I'll buy one too many. Or even if I go to Jersey Mike's and get a sandwich, I just like to get my food, however much food I want, and then sit on the floor and spread it on the floor and eat that and drink like a bottle of wine while I'm watching something, and then maybe.
You have to do a little one.
Farron said you're her soulmate, Hippie.
I was about to say that was a great one. You do solo crab boils on the floor. That's a good one. That's upping my next one. Now I gotta think. What do I do? That's just like, nigga, come on.
I mean, I'll probably do the same thing. Just like get a whole bunch of food and like binge watch Netflix and a onesie and a blanket. That's my guilty pleasure. But the one thing that I do know that I should probably stop eating is pizza rolls. That's my guilty pleasure.
What, like Tostinos?
Yes, I still eat them. I can't help it. Okay.
Another really good one. Jesus Christ.
While Pat's thinking, I can't see people's names anymore. But
the
names are out.
They're gone.
What happened to the names? Let me see.
Damn.
I just wanted to ask, what's her name? The question at the top beside Lazy Caijun. It's an M.
Marie.
Okay.
I like not cocaine, but Coke, like the actual
beverage.
The beverage, but I like it has to be with a lot of ice. So when I was pregnant, I used to go to the store at like 2 a.m. just to get the ice, the actual ice, and to get Coke. And now I do the same thing. Like if it could be 2 and I'll go and get just the broken up ice so I can crush the ice. Okay. And also the fish fillet. The fillet of fish is the only thing I get from McDonald's.
Oh man, you have backing on this?
I got into a whole fight on Facebook because somebody was trashing fish fillet, and I don't understand. It's the best thing on the menu.
You see this heart, Marie? This is for you. This is for you, Marie.
It was road for? Wow, that's wild. That is wild.
Pat, don't do that. Fuck you, Pat. Because what you doing right now is unnecessary now.
I'm about to embarrass myself. All right. So I don't know if we be on camera a lot. I probably said this already. But my guilty pleasure, and I'm really trying to stop it this year, but it's so fun, is like 2, 3 a.m. Postmates. I understand. I get it. My top 2 favorite would be either Taco Bell, and just some of the stuff I get and eat at Taco Bell is literally disgusting. Like I have literally ordered more than one burrito in one order and like a few tacos, and that's pretty gross. Or I used to do McGangbangs at McDonald's, which is basically ordering a McDouble and a McChicken, taking the bottom breads off them bad boys and stacking it for like a chicken burger sandwich and adding mac sauce. Oh God, it's so good. But after the last bite, you feel like you just murdered a baby seal or something. Like you're just like, how could I? and then you wake up and the bag is still there like a weird hookup, and you're just looking at each other.
I left the money on the counter.
You're just looking at the bag, just like, man,
Wow.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd eat a fish fillet before I eat Taco Bell.
You don't like Taco Bell?
I don't. It's just meat. What is the meat?
Lazy Cajun, this is for you too. Come on over.
Insane.
Come on over. I'm turning everybody into believers.
You're really
I'll
getting
back you up, Pat.
getting traction.
I'm with
Taco
Pat
Bell
too.
all the time.
Listen, one of my guilty pleasures that I don't do nearly as often as I used to. When I was a broke boy, oh baby, this was my go-to. It was my happy meal and my sad meal. So like if I was having a great day, want to celebrate something, I would get this. If I was having a bad day, like a really bad day, it was always the extremes. It wasn't like, oh, today could have been better or today was pretty good. It was like a great day or a fucking horrible day. I would go to 7-Eleven. I would get the personal pickles. Now at the time, the hot dog bar was open, and they had pickles there, so I didn't have to get the pack of personal pickles. But I would line the pickles up on the hot dog, layer it with get the little, one layer of mayo, one layer of mayo, ketchup, and then a little slither of mustard with it. You talking about a good time? Ooh, with some chips and a Dr. Pepper. I eat it in the car. I won't even wait till I get home. I eat it in the car, take my shoes off in the car, and rub my feet together while I'm eating.
I hate that visual every time he says it.
Timmy, can I ask you a question? Does the pack of pickles say personal pickles, or is that your special name for them? Because this is killing me.
That's what Kev called it, personal pickles, because he didn't know that you could buy like the individual cut pickles. Like he didn't know they came in a packaging.
I
But
did
like,
not know. They come like chips.
yeah, where I'm from, they sell jars of flavored pickle. Like you can buy like spicy pickles, you can buy like a barbecue flavored pickles, and I'm not talking about like whole pickles, you know, the whole jars. I'm talking about like sliced pickles, but they're big cuts, and they would season them in the sauce. I mean, in the juice. So
I have some in my refrigerator right now. It's the sweet and sour pickles.
Lazy Cajun, we might have just became best friends. Wait, you say what kind of pickles?
Sweet and sour.
Okay, now because I do dill pickles, I don't do the sweet. Like the
But they're spicy
Gross.
and they're salty, but it has a little sweetness to it too. It's the flavoring.
The sweet is like an aftertaste. It's not like a main taste. Like I don't do the sweet. Okay, I don't do the people who do sweet pickles. I'm convinced of it because that's not natural at all and not at all. So just know that.
You never had Kool-Aid pickles?
No.
It's just it's a southern. Wait, I'm crazy.
You're not crazy. You're not crazy. I just don't trust. I don't trust anybody's cat around you. That's it.
I love cats.
Kiyomi, don't take your cats over there. Kiyomi, don't do it. Don't do it.
Kool-Aid pickles ain't happening.
They're not sweet. It's like, you know, the packets, like before you add the sugar and the water to it, and it just has the flavor in, and there's really, really sour. They sprinkle that on the pickles, and it just turns that color, and you have the like either the strawberry aftertaste or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I dig it. I dig it. I don't waver from what I said before about not trusting small animals.
Okay,
around.
I'm not gonna say nothing no more about food.
Listen, the lazy Cajun. Next time, lead with that. When you say guilty pleasure, like that'll shock the whole room,
right? She just
but it's common here. It's common here. Just like, you know, fruit with chili powder on it. Like it's common.
Okay, now that I can get. That is really just the reverse flip of that. It's basically something spicy or salty with something fruity on it, versus where we're from, the fruit stands with the tahini and all of that. So I can see that. And it's like when I had what was it, like the blueberry flavored almonds? You know, they sell those too, like the little packets of the blueberry flavored almonds and a blueberry coffee. Fire.
Blueberry almonds?
I've never heard of
I think that's going too far.
No, it's the real. What's the almond?
Only likes his almonds chocolate covered. So.
There are fruit almonds?
No, it's just flavored that way. I'm telling you, y'all have seen the packets at like the at near the register. I promise you. Like watch my pull it up.
Yogurt covered stuff, but I've never heard of blueberry coffee or almond.
7-Eleven sells blueberry coffee. It's like
the
flavored coffee.
Oh, sorry.
Blue Diamond. Let me show y'all.
Oh
That's-
yeah,
no,
because they have
I
the
just-
I know that brand.
yeah, they have the wasabi almonds and they
Yes,
have the salt and
exactly.
vinegar almonds. Like they have some good flavors.
Yeah, they fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, Lazy Cajun. When I was younger, when I used to make pancakes from scratch, make with the flour, the water, and all of that, I would add a pack of Kool-Aid to it and some sugar, and it would taste like a fruit pancake. And it was so fire. I haven't done that since I was like maybe like 11, 12. But when I did it as a kid, it was fire. I promise you. You got to add the sugar to it because the syrup isn't going to be enough to make it sweet. You have to add sugar to it. And the best flavors were fruit punch and the grape. Orange is just too weird. I don't know if it's too acidic or something, but don't do the orange. Do the fruit punch and do the grape. I promise. Or the cherry. You won't be disappointed.
Hey, Tahir's bad day meal being the same as his good day meal is still funny to me. I'm just thinking about it.
It's comfort food either way it goes, baby. It's comfort food. That's it.
You gotta reward yourself.
It's so funny. It's just like I was eating it. I don't know. I don't know how to approach it.
Kiyomi, let's go with it. Let me pull up the questions for you. And questions go.
Okay. I'll ask Hippie. If you had to erase one event in your life, which one and why?
Ooh.
Okay. I'll try to think of one, but as I'm thinking, I don't too much subscribe to that because all my events of my life have led me to where I am now, and I've learned a lot of lessons. And I'm not trying to say that in a funny way, but I've learned a lot of lessons, and I'm at a place where I feel good about myself, my emotional well-being, my mental well-being, and all these different things.
So it could just be erasing something insignificant that was just annoying or random or
yeah, that's what I'm
stupid.
trying to think of. Like maybe when I was in the sixth. Okay, so when I was, this is a whole bunch of extra information, but whatever. When I was younger, I used to have. Well, they thought it was seizures. I don't know what it was, to be honest. So I was in the sixth grade, and I remember we had told my teachers about it and stuff like, she's on medication for seizures and blah 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 blah. And one day I was walking through the lunchroom and I slipped on a lemon and I fell and just bust my ass and dropped all my stuff or whatever. And I was crying so hard.
A lemon?
A lemon? Yeah, someone had dropped a lemon. It was slippery. I slipped. And I dropped my stuff, but I was in the lunchroom and everybody laughed and I was super embarrassed and I started crying. But you know how you cry so hard, you're like, like you just look like you're convulsing. So my teacher comes over and is like, "Are you having a seizure?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not having a seizure. I'm
upset.
I'm just upset and mad, embarrassed. And now you're up here asking me, am I having a seizure in front of everybody?" So that's something, that wouldn't have changed anything. I could have done without that.
Yeah, I can see how you would have done without that. How'd you feel about lemons after that? When everybody,
no, the person who put the lemon on the floor didn't pick it up. I don't like those people.
Every time she goes to a restaurant, already, would you like some lemon with water? No, goddamn lemon anymore.
When I'm at the garden, I shadow box the lemon trees. I just got a little twist.
That's hilarious. You become a boxer, punching lemon trees.
Good shit.
Oh yeah. What was that? Something you could erase. Somebody else. Kiyomi, you asked me that. Marie.
Oh, I have a few, but I don't want to say it on here. But there is one that I started working out in 2012, and for some reason I thought the best thing to do was to run a 21K. So I wasn't working out for a long time, and I'm like, oh, I'll run a 21K. And when I ran it, and it was horrible. Like I was maybe I don't know how many we were, but I was the last one that we could see. The other people, I don't know where they were. And I was so I was so far from the, I took so much time to finish it that when I was arriving at the end of it, they were pulling down like all the signs of the the event. They didn't even know I was there. They were surprised to see me. They were like, "Oh my God!" All the cars that was parked were gone. There was a lot of old people that were passing me and telling me, cheering me on. There was a lady, she had like a whole sweatsuit, a pink sweatsuit, and she passed me and she was telling me, "Oh, you could do it." And I never saw her again. There was there was an old guy with a limp, like he was like 80, and he had a limp, and he passed me. Never saw him again. I think I was in a forest at some point, and they send out people to kind of check in who's left, like see if somebody was injured. So they found me in the end of the 21K. So they walked me back to the end of it. So they were on the little bicycle walking me back. And it was the worst thing I ever done. It was so stupid. It felt like a good thing to do, but it was ridiculous. It was,
Were you in last place?
I was hurt for maybe 24 hours. I couldn't, like when I went home and my sister was talking to me, I could feel her vibration on my body. So I was like, be quiet. I can't do it. I hated it so much. All of it. It was, I would remove it today.
Were you like officially in last place?
The other people behind me either gave up or they were not registered. So when you look, like if you look, you can go and find out how long it took you. So if you go on the website, you had to go to the last page to find my name. And so I was like, there was maybe 4 people after me that they probably died. Who knows? It was.
Oh, she said, if you were behind me, you weren't a part of the race.
I'm telling you, when I got to the ending, they were pulling out the things. And they were pulling them up. And they were like, "Oh shit, there's somebody." So like, "Oh." They were not.
They were sweeping up afterwards, like, "Oh snap, are you are you part of the race?"
Okay. I would remove it.
I'm gonna go with the next question, and I am going to let's see. I'm going to pick. What always sounds like a good idea at the time, but rarely is, and I'm going to pose that to the lazy Caijun.
What sounds like a good idea at the time, but rarely is?
You can't say a fish fillet. Don't you be up here and be blasphemous.
No. I have a bad habit of going places with minimum gas in my car.
Why would that sound like a good idea?
Because I think I can make it. I'm like, I think I can make it.
Have you ever broken down? Have you ever like ran out?
No, but I have pulled up to the gas station and my car was jerking before.
Okay, well, you still made it. Oh wow.
Whoa.
I'm a monster. I would assume so.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so. White Castle also.
Great answer.
I can only assume that's pretty similar.
I mean, Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Nah.
11 hot dogs.
Taco Bell had a resurgence. Okay, they brought in a health expert, and it became one of the healthiest fast food restaurants in America.
Because it ain't real meat.
It's not saying a lot, but it's still saying something. Have the cheesy gordita crunch. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody said, "Eat ass." Wow.
Y'all nasty.
Eating ass. Probably in the long run. We're probably gonna find out. Like we'll get some commercials in a few years.
Have you or a loved one ever eaten ass?
Did you eat ass
Entitled
between
to-
2015 and 2022?
You may be entitled to some compensation.
Wow.
What seems like a good idea at the time, but rarely is? Probably throwing money at the strip club. Yes, I agree, Maya J. After party. That is usually a good idea at the time, and then you find out. That's probably, man, that's universally.
That's real, bro. You be like, man, let's just keep it going. Let's go to one more place. And that last place you go, you be like, this was dumb. We should have went to sleep.
You know what people don't talk about? How physically draining it is, like those car rides. Like once you have to like move from one place to another and people get in the car, if you turn down in the car, that party has no chance. You're there ready to go. Just like, man, it's done. I spent my last energy getting here.
especially in LA, because not only do you have to drive there, it may be traffic. Even at 2 a.m, it may be traffic, and you still gotta find parking when you get there. LA is a different type of like turn up, bro. Like
Honey Ray Moore, that's for sure another one too. Having one more drink, yep. Because you always remember that last one. You're just like, I should have just chilled. I
should have stopped.
Busted out this man windows to his car. Okay, that came from first person. That happened. That happened. Lower back tattoos. Anybody in the chat have anything to say about this? Anybody have any that they regret?
I'm actually in the process of getting 2 cover-ups.
What are they both on the lower back?
Yes, one's on my right side and one's in the middle.
You got pistols too?
No, I don't have pistols.
Everybody's having a good time, huh? Everybody's having a blast right now.
Cue that up. She queued that up.
I know, you queued that up. He was like, anybody got something to say? You wanted to hear to say something. That's what it was.
What can we know what they are?
Pat is an ass. Y'all don't believe it when I tell y'all. Y'all be like, oh, Pat's so creative. He's such a creative. He's such a kindle spirit. Pat is an asshole. Okay,
I'm not. There was no malice in that.
Listen.
Everyone thought it.
Every house that they rent for someone, the owner ends up following Pat. He's like, oh, he's such a good person. Then he ends up following him on Instagram. I know the latest guy's like, these motherfuckers are rollerblading in my house. This nigga Pat has whole skate parties at his house. People have to come with their skates or they can't come in.
That isn't an asshole quality. That's not an asshole quality.
We shot Roll Bounce 2 in Pat's new place, okay?
Wow.
And the shit is so big, we never reused a room more than once. It was fucking ridiculous, guys.
That's not true. All right, let's Lazy Caijun, what are these cover-ups? I would like to know.
Okay, so the one in the middle is like a bootleg tattoo that I got when I was like maybe 16 in my cousin's garage.
Bootleg like a jail tattoo?
No, I mean it's horrible, but it was supposed to be like some Chinese letterings and stuff like that. What was it supposed to say? It was supposed to say happiness, but I'll be honest, it looks like a pot with an antenna.
But maybe that is. Let me see.
No.
Holy crap. I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about the thing with the.
Yeah, it's supposed to go up and then. Yeah, so that's one. The other is a name, which never do that, guys. I didn't know.
Y'all need to clip that. Because that's probably the best advice we gonna give today.
Yes, clip that. Never ever give someone's name tattooed on you.
Just like that person. That's enough.
In my defense, we were together for a very, very long time, and I thought it was okay.
Okay.
I hope they're not watching.
Good to know.
You're getting covered.
Let's go with Marie. Let's go with Marie's second question. Marie, I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen one more time and get you back in this rotation. You feel me?
All right. Oh, I want to go with Tahir for this one. It's the outfit one. Hold on. If you had to wear one outfit for a year, please describe it and why.
And this is to who?
To you.
Oh, if I had to wear one outfit,
yellow one.
Year. No, I would probably, if the world was open, I would probably wear a suit. I'd probably wear an all black suit, white shirt, black tie, skinny black tie. Because I feel like with that, I can go anywhere other than like the gym or swimming. But like any event, I'm ready for dinner. I'm ready for drinks. I'm ready for a meeting, whatever. If I just need to take the tie off and take a button off of the shirt, I can do that. But with that, a nice cut, I'm ready for anything. So that would be my outfit.
That's how he dresses to eat his fish fillets anyway, I'm sure.
They don't judge you if you
like
drive through in a suit. They be like, oh, okay, here you go, sir. He's probably getting this for his kids.
Dressed like the Men in Black.
No, they think like, oh my God, I think this is his date night. Buy himself in a suit, one fish fillet. Yes, sir.
The drive-through person is like, "You're better than this."
I'm not though. I'm not. That's what I want. Listen, I want y'all to know something, man. No matter how much money I amass throughout my career, I am not going to change certain core things. I'm always going to have some top ramen in my house. Okay. I'm all every now and then I'm gonna have a hot dog from 7-Eleven. I'm always gonna fuck with fish fillets unless they come out with something like your fish fillets cause cancer. Then at that point, I'm only gonna have a year. But other than that, I'm always gonna do that shit because I don't never want to forget where I came from. Like that shit keeps me grounded. So
your arteries might want to forget where you came from, though. I don't think it's a money situation.
that's why I space it out, hippie. That's why I said like twice a year. I will space it out, baby. That's it.
This is a total side note, but it's coming up soon. But during Lent, Chick-fil-A sells fish sandwiches.
Really?
Oh, that's nice.
Why? What?
So
maybe people go pescatarian for Lent.
Yeah.
So
Now y'all know Pat don't be knowing stuff, guys. Y'all gotta listen the same way y'all be giving me passes on the words. Give Pat passes on general knowledge. Okay.
This is religion.
This is what it looks like.
It actually looks fire. That's why I'm gonna be going to try it out.
you can barely even see it. You just wanted to go to Chick-fil-A.
I don't need no excuse for that, Pat. Long as the lights is on, nigga, that's my excuse to go to Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, it's not even open right now. I tried to do a move, low key.
Who else could say? Well, I would ask Pat, but he would just dress how he dressed. It would just be like,
no, I would wear a Protect Your Light outfit and just be like a cartoon character. And this is my outfit every single time. That's all you get.
What about Hippie? What would you wear if you had to wear it for the rest of your life, or the rest of the year, rather?
I'd wear something similar to what I have on now, a dress, and maybe like a jacket or something, and my Timbs. So a dress is comfortable. It's easily you can look dressed up, and then you can look dressed down. So yeah, rock my Timbs.
She got the butters.
The butters in case somebody try you.
She was in the garden today with the fresh butters on. She was like, I'm just gonna stop by for a second. She kicking porcupines and all type of shit with the fresh Timbs on. Like, you don't know how to act, bro.
The other Timbs, the bottoms are coming off. I have to glue them back on. But I was like, I'm just gonna go harvest. I'm not gonna do much. And now I gotta go buy an eraser because I got some scuffs I gotta fix.
I got some stuffs.
Scuffs.
Oh, scuffs. Okay.
Scuffs.
Some stuffs.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Anybody
just
else?
a hoodie and joggers.
Go back to who was next? Lazy Caijun? Were you next?
Yeah, I think I'm next. Let's get a question in there.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Boom, and here we go.
And I'm gonna miss everybody.
Hold on. Okay. When was the last time you cried and why?
Oh, you would pick that.
What?
Bring the whole room down.
I had to tell my stories about my tattoos and my male strippers. Y'all about to get these tears.
Okay.
Kiyomi.
Oh gosh, I feel like I knew this was coming.
You got 3 cats, girl. I know you got a story. I'm just kidding.
And make sure we include Taj on this one too, because she's been trying to be quiet the whole time. So make sure Taj.
I can ask it to Taj.
I said what I said, Taj.
When was the last time I cried? I don't know if anybody knows that like Georgia Smith song that's like super sad and it's about like losing people in your family and stuff like that. Oh, this is gonna bring the mood down. But just as far as like 2021, everybody's probably lost somebody. So that song played on my playlist and I was probably cooking and I was hoping my roommate wouldn't walk in, but I like dropped a couple tears and I was like,
Did you drop them into the food?
Hopefully not.
Oh.
But we have one cat that actually likes me, and he walked up and was just like, "Hey, it's okay." The rest of them don't fuck with me. They didn't care.
You 1 for 3
I'm 1 for 3.
in your own house. See, dogs would have done that. Dogs wouldn't have done you like that.
Okay.
Dogs wouldn't have done you like that.
We got Taj. Give us something.
Well, joke's on you, because it's not hard for me to cry. I cry watching TV all the time.
Me too.
Right? I be watching Korean soap operas, which is my guilty pleasure, by the way. And I be just in there like,
Hang on.
If I see a wedding or like some people having a baby on TV, I will cry. I'll be like,
Right?
it's so beautiful.
I'm such an empath. I can just cry with you.
Yep.
Yes.
So okay. So you be watching Korean soap operas?
Mm.
How long has that been going on?
Are you concerned?
Like it's an addiction.
No, I'm just saying, like, when did that start?
Huh?
When did that start?
I want to go to Korea. I'm going to Korea next year. So while I'm learning the language, I've been watching Korean TV.
Ah, got it. Okay. See, you just poke the bear a little bit. You learn a little bit more.
The awesome thing about Korean is it actually has an alphabet, unlike Chinese, which you just need to look at the character and remember it. You have an alphabet and they have sounds that go along with it.
And Korean is not a language. It's called Hangul.
Hangul, yeah, that's what that's called. They use Han in Chinese to describe Korea.
So just like my question before, you're not supposed to say, "Do you speak Korean?" It's a specific thing. Okay. I'm kind of confused about the Chinese thing. Is that's okay though? If you speak Chinese, or is that?
I mean, that's what you say in English. No one in English is going to call it Hangul. No one in English is going to call Mandarin Putonghua because you don't know what that word is. Like, you're going to say Chinese. But okay. I know a tiny bit of Korean because I taught some Korean students. But
okay,
Greg Jenkins said a couple of days ago when he was listening to gospel and drinking Henny, and I just thought that was hilarious.
That's very funny.
Wow.
That's very funny.
All right, Pat, you ready? You up next, brother.
All right, for sure.
All right, let's cue up the questions. Crap, hit the wrong thing. All right, share screen. Trying to get used to doing this on a whole new interface is weird, but here we go.
You're doing good.
You are.
It's fun.
What you thinking, Pat?
Super blind.
Man, I don't know. Okay, I got one. To hear more, what is the craziest dream you've ever had? It's the last one.
Fuck.
I feel like this would be cool from everybody.
The craziest dream?
I can go first if you want to think.
Yeah. Somebody else go first, and I'll come up with mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all the judgment for this, but I had this weird dream in high school of a talking horse that was standing on just 2 legs, and it was chasing me around this random house, and like I hid in a cabinet, and like it was talking and everything, and then like I remember turning while I was like hiding in this closet, and it was there, and I was like, I don't even know how you got in here, but it was a whole thing.
A horse?
Yeah.
With 2 legs.
Yeah.
So did it it was 2 horse legs or human legs?
Yeah, it was like standing up on its hind legs. It was a whole thing.
It's really scary, actually.
Oh, it had 4 legs, but it was only walking on 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
imagining
like a horse running around.
All right.
That was weird, but to hear it's like
Horseman. Here, have you thought of?
Craziest dream I had. Man,
I got one at the time.
I'll give 2. Like the worst dream I had is I'll get the downer first. The crazy dream I had was I was sitting on the sidewalk, right? Like there's the walking sidewalk, then there's like the one step up when you're walking up to the sidewalk to someone's like front porch. And I felt like I was like in Chicago or something. That's just what the vibe gave me. So I'm sitting on the front with this kid. It's like, I don't know, maybe he's like 7 or 8 or like that. And then he's scared. I could tell he's scared. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be cool, don't trip. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what he's afraid of. I'm just like, yo, it's cool, don't even trip. This car pulls up fast, skirts to a stop, skirt, boom. Somebody gets out the car hard, slams the door, and I can see that the kid is terrified. I'm like, yo, chill out. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you right here. And the guy just walks over to me and like shoots me in the head. And I remember in the dream jumping because like the bang was so loud and everything went dark. And I woke up at that moment and like it was the weirdest and scariest dream I've ever had in my life in the sense of like seeming so real, like the surreal feeling of it. And after being shot and knowing that boom, it just, I don't know, it was triggering. I did not go back to sleep that night and I couldn't sleep, I don't think, for like a week. I did not get good sleep for the rest of the week. The most ridiculous dream I had happened a couple years ago and it happened twice in 1 month. I'm in a restaurant at the table with my peoples. We having a good time. It's a low lit restaurant. I remember thinking it's sexy as fucking here. Go to the bathroom. Bathroom was sexy, low light. They got the music in there. And I'm like, yeah, I go to the urinal. I'm peeing. And I was like, damn, I'm peeing for a long time. And that's when I woke up and realized I was peeing on myself. So that happened twice in 1 month.
Last year?
No. A couple years ago.
Oh, not just 1 year ago, but 2.
Yeah. No, it was like 4 years, maybe 4 years ago. But the fact that it happened twice in 1 year, 1 month, and I gotta wake fair enough, like, yo, let's flip this mattress over. Like that part was like, let's go test some stuff.
So dreams aside, I get it. Like it's crazy, happened twice in a month. You are still wetting the bed as a girl. That's really the gem takeaway is that you are fully wetting the bed.
Nope.
Still.
Nope, that's not what happened at all. Nope, you must have misheard the whole story, brother. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear the story right.
Wow. There's no need to put like a puppy.
The takeaway is don't use the bathroom in your dreams. It's a goddamn trick. That's the takeaway.
The takeaway is don't be a kindergartner and use the restroom before you go to sleep. What?
All right, Pat has somehow been muted, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and go.
I cannot be silent.
But yeah, let's go to but I mean something good came from it. Got that little pillow top thing that's waterproof too. Anyway, anybody else with a crazy dream?
I have two I'll tell real fast. One when I was like in elementary school, I used to have a Rainbow Bright doll. Anybody remembers Rainbow Bright? I had a doll and I dreamed that she was a ghost and she was trying to come get me. And the only way to stop her was to feed her bread. But I was like super terrified and I did not like my Rainbow Bright doll after that. And the other one, I had to be like in high school, but I dreamed that my mom was having a baby. And so I was in the room with her. She had the baby. That part just kind of, didn't happen in the dream. It was like she had the baby. And then it's like, oh, here's the baby. And I'm like, oh, it's my brother or sister. And when I look, it's a plate full of scrambled eggs and chicken wings. And they had eyes. And they were just blinking at me and looking.
Yo, what kind of Salvador Dali shit is that?
I know. I still remember it now, many years later. But I was like, the fuck? I woke up, and I was like, scrambled eggs with eyes.
You fed your Rainbow Bright doll who was trying to kill you bread?
Mm-hmm. To stop her, I had to feed her bread.
Said Rainbow Bright would be keto. That's funny. I would never think to do that.
The craziest dream I had was that it was raining. I'm deathly afraid of snakes. So it was raining snakes. And I was like, man, we got to do something about it. We can't go outside. And there was a giant anaconda that knocked on my door and said that the only way to stop it is if you gave me your soul. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What the hell, y'all going through?
And then you could I could feel his breath on my face in my dream. Like that's how real it was. And he was just like staring at me face to face, like, give me your soul and I'll save the world. And I'm like, me for everybody.
What's crazy is that he knocked on your door. That's weird. That snakes really don't be knocking like that.
Right. I don't know. Maybe he butt his head on the door. I don't know. But
Y'all got a lot of animals chasing y'all, like humanistic animals. I wonder what that.
I don't know. I hate snakes.
Have y'all ever tried to like decipher what these dreams mean?
Stress. Don't know. Lack of sleep, possibly.
Stress.
Too many pizza rolls.
Could have been a male stripper's penis. Could have been like
that might have been.
And definitely with my soul.
Was it in a banana hammock?
Banana hammock.
I'm having a nightmare tonight. Thanks,
Her
guys.
brain could conjure up the actual penis. It just turned it into a snake.
An anaconda.
We actually have to dip out because we got to actually film some more stuff. So we didn't actually get to 21 questions. I think we only got like through one round and half of another round, but that's okay. We had a lot of fun doing it. We're going to schedule the next one as soon as we possibly can. Pat and I meeting tomorrow to shoot actually some chit chat and serials for you guys. I think we're going to shoot like 4. If you saw my Instagram, I went to Walmart and wowed the fuck out, man. I think I bought 12 or 13 boxes of cereal. So we're going to be straight for wow. Yeah, bro, I went crazy. $75 on cereal, Pat.
Jesus Christ. We don't have that's a lot of sugar.
We're gonna,
why not?
You'll see why. You'll see why. But anyway, so we got to get ready and get up out of here, man. I want to thank all the guests for coming on. Hippie Goes, Lazy Caijun, Marie Million, Todd and Kiyomi. Thank you guys so much for pulling up with us. And shout out to the Scary Squad and everybody for tuning in, man. We had over almost 1,100 people in here at one time, man. This is crazy. And the questions that we didn't use, we would just keep those for the next time, and we'll bring those back with a new mix of new questions. So it'll be a lot more fun. Not a lot more fun, be just as much fun. New cast and everything. So if you want to be considered for this, you have to sign up for the Patreon. We take the questions from our Patreon members, and that's who we pick to be on the show as well. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and like this video as well. And yeah, man, if you are interested in coming back for the next one, please sign up, and we'll have a great time. Other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Love you guys. Y'all be good. All right, peace.
Later, guys.